What's up, guys? Today, one second. Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. You see this? That's a brick from The Last of Us. Anyway, so today we're just gonna be doing some kettlebell exercises. So first off, how y'all doing today? Y'all good? I hope y'all are good, because if you're good, then I'm good. Not really though. Like, I'm terrible, but if you're good, that's great. I'm just gonna sweep a little bit while I talk to you guys. So it's crazy. Yesterday I worked, and then I came home and that's it. That's literally all I did. I worked out a little bit, but I didn't want to record because I was super tired. And I have a pretty physical job, so I'm pretty tired when I get home. And I work full time, so I work 40 hours. So that shit is difficult. But, even so, I have to keep creating content for you guys. My 25 subscribers. 25 subscribers. We jumped from 18 to 25 in like less than 2 weeks. Thank you guys. No, from the bottom of my heart, I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but 25 people subbed to my channel. 25 of you guys. I really do appreciate it. Like, seriously, if you have not already, hit the subscribe button so we can get to like 30 or 35. Like, I'm super grateful. Like, thank you so much. Like, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. That is 25 people. I don't know who you are, but thanks for subbing to me. I really do appreciate it. And, if you haven't already, do it. Subscribe, because I have a whole bunch of content coming your way. Cold approaches, asking or pranks on strangers, workout videos, life advice on what not to do. Some of the crazy stories that I had. And hit the like button, because all of that is coming your way. Anyway, back to the video. I watched Mickey 17 yesterday for the second time, and Mark Ruffalo, dude, he's super hilarious. Just as like he's being like a dictator or whatever, and he lost the like that was supposed to be like Trump. It was like a representation of Trump. That was 3 years ago. They filmed that like 3 years ago. So they kind of predicted what was gonna happen. Which is crazy, because Trump got shot. And they predicted that, I'm pretty sure. That is crazy. That sometimes movies predict what actually happens. Like The Simpsons. Bros be predicting. What's that girl's name? Was it Mia Khalifa? No, the Queen. Queen Elizabeth, that's her name. You can be like, how did you not know Queen Elizabeth? I just lost the words for a second. Hey, Kato, what you smoking? I'm smoking Queen Elizabeth. Old ass white. How you die at 96? Anyway. So yeah, Mickey 17. I'd give it a watch. It's like 2 hours long though. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was pretty good. It's basically just a story about Finding or this is the way I perceive it. You find a you found like a girl that really liked you for you. And Mickey was insecure, or he's like, what she sees in me, I don't know. And it's really a love story about them two, but really it's about like the people who work. What am I saying? The people who work, the people who work and get treated terribly. Like Mickey got treated terribly, man. Like grunt workers and stuff, corporate workers. They be getting treated bad, man. To the point where it's just like hustle culture. But in the workspace, that's terrible. And most of us aren't even making a livable wage anymore. The 9 to 5 is collapsing. And I, for one, am very happy about that. But at the same time, are we switching to like commission work, I guess? Because imagine you come in, let's just say you're in a bakery, right? I work in a bakery. Let's just say you work in a bakery and they're like, okay, once you get this job done, you get paid $160. Now, if you got paid $160 to do a job, and you could do that job, you could just go the fastest you possibly can. I could get that job done. I could bake everything and get out in less than 4 hours, less than 3 hours. So that's cutting my time in half. Then I could go to the second job, get commission work. It's like you're a commissioned employee, pretty much. That would be so cool, because then they'd be like, okay, do you want an hourly wage or do you want a commission? I bet the commissions would be way lower though, so that would be trash. Because you would have to hustle and hustle and hustle, get it done quick, and then you leave. And it's just kind of like, once you, like, people say that rushing, when you rush in your life, that is, it's not really beneficial for you. I don't know why, but, like, it's not healthy for you. I, for one, rush a lot. I be rushing to work. I wake up at like 3:30 a.m. and I roll out of bed, literally like roll out of my 2-inch or 5 inches off the floor mattress that I sleep on, and I brush my teeth, put my sunscreen on, wash my face, put my sunscreen on, and then go downstairs, put my uniform on, go to work. And I keep doing that. I've been doing that for the past 2 years, which is crazy, because 2 years is 365 times 2. It's not 365 though, because I took a lot of days off. But that is crazy to me, how some people be working all those hours, and for what? What are they working towards? For me, I don't believe it's worth it to spend all of your time working. 40 hours is a little bit much for me. You're like, come on, dude, that's 40 hours, it's nothing. But for me, 40 hours is like 1/3 of your life, basically. You're like, what, dude, what? Because, like, think about it. You wake up, you get 8 hours of sleep, let's just say. You wake up and you go to work for 8 hours. because I don't take a break, that's 8 hours of work right there. So 8 hours of work, 15-minute commute time, 30 minutes that I'm up for. So that's right there. We're already at 8 hours and 30 minutes, plus the time that it takes to go home. So which is like 15 minutes. So that's like 8 hours and 45 minutes already gone. Then I just want to chill for like 5-10 minutes. Turns out 15, so it's like 9 hours of my time gone. So it's like, okay, 9 hours. It's not too bad. If you were to eliminate the commuting and just chilling and the waking up time, you got 8 hours of work done. And 8 hours, and then you sleep for 8 hours. So that would leave you 8 hours left. Because 8 plus 8 is 16. Simple math right there, by the way. So you have 16 hours that are gone. You can't really do anything with those 16 hours because you're working. Wait, is this thing on? That'd be terrible if it wasn't. Hold on. Okay, it is. So 16 hours is gone. But that's okay, because you have the other 8, right? 7. Technically, you have 7. Oh, what's that? You take an hour break? 6. Oh, what's that? It's actually an hour to commute? 5. Plus all that extra time? Okay. Let's just say you have 5 hours left. So with 5 hours, what can you do with 5 hours? You can do anything you want. Me personally, I work out for 2. So that's like 3 hours. You can be like, 2 hours? You work out for 2 hours and you look like this? Sometimes I don't work out. Sometimes I just skip it completely. And then I don't eat enough protein. I remember one time someone told me on the internet, if you work out for 2 hours and you're not eating enough, you're actually gonna lose muscle. And I was like, damn it, I should have known. And if you overload if you keep on stressing your body out, you have a lot of stress, you don't get a lot of sleep, you kind of just, you're overloading yourself. Your body's not going to be able to function properly. But you're also not training hard enough. I'm also not eating that healthy. I'd be like, what do you mean? Aren't you eating like 2 pounds? I'm eating 2 pounds of protein a day, and that's only 180 grams of protein, apparently, on the MyFitnessPal or whatever. Or Lose It, I think I have. It's just, it's 180. And how much do I weigh? 180, that's crazy. I have about 10 pounds of protein for every 5 days. And then my diet is shit. I'll eat whatever else I want. Although I don't really follow that diet all the time. Like sometimes I'll just skip it and then I won't have protein. I won't have any of my diet because I'll skip meal prepping or I'll be like, okay, well, I can save like $50-$70 this week on just not having to buy groceries. But I'm trying to stay consistent right now. And recording me filming these videos might give me a little bit of incentive to keep going. But we'll see. I quit a lot though. Like I'll do it for like 15 days and then I'll be like, man, I'm sick of this. Fail. Or I'll cheat and then I won't want to go back. And I'm like, dang. Whew. Okay. I could have done more, but I'm just warming up. I'm not really working out. I'm just warming up and then I go back inside and that's it. Anyway. I'm like out here every day now, and this shit is not improving. Today, literally today, the girl the situationship girl, she wasn't there, and I was like, okay, that's good. But then I started hypoventilating, and I was like, why? And I started like overthinking. I didn't hyperventilate. I was overthinking, and I was like, why? Why is this happening to me? And I usually do that when she's there. And then I realized that I keep talking about her to other people. And I'm like, oh yeah, she's, I miss her and stuff. And like, I wish that we could have worked out. And I typed her name in on TikTok and I was like, fuck. She's there. I didn't even know she had an account. So I started like, and before you're like, oh dude, she can see your profile, right? I kind of made it, or I didn't make a new account, but I kind of used another account to view it. Cause I already know that stuff. Come on now. Do you think I'm an amateur? No. But yeah, I viewed her account, and I was just like, wow. Like, cause I don't have any pictures of her. I don't have any pictures of her or anything, cause I deleted all of them. Or I could get them, cause they're backed up on the cloud, but I'd rather not look at them. But this one time, I was like, fuck, and I saw her account, and I was like, damn, I miss her so much. And I don't actually miss her. I do miss her. But you only miss someone because they rejected you or because they left. If you left them, you probably don't miss them as much, and it probably doesn't feel as bad. It still feels bad, but it doesn't feel as bad as to where if you got dumped, you would be in a tremendous amount of grieving. And if they didn't really want to talk to you, which she doesn't really want to talk to me, which is weird because sometimes she'll say bye and then other times she won't say shit. Just depending on the day, I guess, for her. Like sometimes she won't even want to look at me. And then I'm like, hey, I'm going to go in the back, check for supplies, I guess. And she's like, okay, I'll go with you. And I'm like, oh, with me. And you're going to be like, oh, she's just using you for your muscle. Dude, what muscle? I literally cannot lift nothing. Literally, when I'm at work, my arm, I'm like, oh, my arms are broken. That's not, she can do everything herself. She can lift everything, she can open anything. Like one time, or a lot of times, she's like, can you open this? I'm like, yeah, sure. She got mad at me one time. She doesn't open, or she can open it herself. She doesn't need me. Women do that. They'll be like, oh my goodness, I cannot lift this boulder. Bro lifts the boulder like 5 minutes later when you say, oh, I can't do it. They pretend to be weak. Women aren't weak at all. And women are like, if they choose to be, women are fucking smarter than men. Like, here's the thing. Women have the potential to be smarter, not necessarily stronger, but they can be stronger. They can be strong enough to beat a guy if they wanted to. So it's really, really crazy to me when I think about it. Because, one second. So you'll see a weak girl, or she looks weak, but she's actually just really skinny. She's not weak. She's got that non-hypertrophy looking muscle like me. Okay. Even though I said at work that I tried to say my arms are broken, I'm actually really strong, right? But do I look strong? No, I look weak. I'm like super skinny. But I could probably take someone down that's twice my size in like arm wrestling or something. Anyway, dude, if women really wanted to, they can manipulate the fuck out of you, and that sucks. Because men and women can do that. But a woman will literally, if they don't like you anymore, they'll literally just fuck your whole life up. They'll fuck you over. They do not care. They do not care. It's crazy to me because with men, if a man likes a woman, they like them for two reasons. Because they actually love them, or they think they're really hot. That's literally the only two reasons. Women are something else, man. There's something else. It's like, oh, you gotta look hot. Oh, you gotta look... Or for them to even fuck with you, you gotta look somewhat attractive. You gotta have money. You gotta have charm. Looks. I already said that. Sense of humor. You gotta make them laugh. Versus if you were really hot, they'd laugh anyway because they think you're hot. Women do that. You could be like the most unfunniest guy ever, and you still make them laugh. Let me focus on this. Okay. Here's the thing. When you date a girl, They're dating you to see if you're a valid option, if you're able to protect them and keep them safe, make them feel safe, how much money you got. Women really don't care about the money when they're young, but they'll look at your looks, how strong you are, how you're social. Your status will always matter. If you're if you're if you're not popular around people, they really don't care. That's a big one. That's a big one. If you're not popular, if you're not a socializer, they don't like that. You got to be socializing. Another thing is having the ability to talk to other women. You can be like, nah, women don't like when you talk to other women. No. I didn't say that. Some women do, but I didn't say that. I said you have the ability to. So just in case she leaves you, you can start talking to someone else. She has to know that you have that ability, or she's gonna find you less attractive. So, a little update on dating two girls. Nothing's changed. What? Yeah, man. I haven't seen them in like, what is it, like a week now? One of them had to go to Chicago because her grandpa is like almost passing away, and that's so sad. But she has to she's still there right now. She has to go to the funeral. And then the other one is just really fucking busy with school. And apparently I am too. And then I got this third one that I haven't gone out with yet. And we should be going out in the near future. She canceled Saturday, today's date. So I was supposed to meet her for a coffee. But I don't know if I want to do it again. You know, she already canceled once. Her reason was she had to finish her homework. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, one of them, the Chicago girl, wants to she wants to talk about moving things further, and I got scared because I'm scared of intimacy, right? Like, you're gonna be like, what do you mean? So like all these girls that I'm dating, it's giving, or they're cool, but it's just not really, they're not really like, you're 10 out of 10 hot. You're more like 7 out of 10 hot, The personalities are really cool, right? But they also live so far away, and I like convenience. So I'm not really trying to get into a relationship, because if I do, then I have to drop all the other ones, because I'm not a cheater, even though that I'm like technically cheating. But I'm not cheating because I'm not in a relationship with them. I'm literally just, we're in the talking stage. So I don't think that's cheating. We're not even dating. We're in the talking stage. Literally asked that girl, what about Meet More? And she was like, no, that pet name is off. It's for dating only. You gotta date me first. And I was like, isn't that what we're fucking doing? And I never got an answer. I don't condone what I'm doing though, by the way. Because they don't know that I'm dating other people. So the pre-med girl, the one that said we're not dating, or Meet More is for dating only, I pulled out a girl's top from my backpack, like a girl's like top or whatever, not like bra, but like whatever you call those little tank tops or whatever. And I was like, I don't know how that got in my bag. And she was like, like she didn't really care, but she didn't. She still saw me. She's still seeing me. The other girl kind of thinks that I'm like cheating. She was like, I don't know if you want to be in any pictures. I don't know if you you're like that. And I was like, yeah, I really don't care. Because like, again, these people, they're not in my world, if that makes sense. You're gonna be like, what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck are you on about? Who the fuck is this guy saying they're not in my world? What's that mean? I live all the way over here. They live in ATL. They live far. They're not in my world. What is my world? I don't like this. I am in the world with them, obviously. But they're not with me, if that makes sense. Like, they're not on the same life path as me. They don't get me. So I don't necessarily care if it works out or not. If it does, that's super fantastic. But I know that it's probably just a matter of time. You're like, don't say that. No, it's okay. Because, okay, think of it like this. If you were to date a girl and you knew she's promiscuous, then why would you stay in the relationship with her? Exactly. College people are promiscuous. The situationship girl, that's the whole reason why I started going back to campuses and asking girls out. They're the most promiscuous, say yes to dates girls out there. I don't think I'm doing this exercise right, but who cares? Or maybe I am. It's just not heavy enough weight Oh yeah, life hack. If you want to get a girl's number and you're young, just go to a college campus. Or actually go to college. Easiest time to get girls if you're hot. You know, this whole I date 3, 4 different women thing all started because of that situationship girl. And I always thought that dating 2 or 3 women were impossible. When my first situationship happened and then I got my heart broken, I always thought that was impossible. I was like, how do you date 2 or 3 different women at a time? But now that I think about it, it's like there's so much time in the week. There's 168 hours. You sleep for like, let's just say 70 minus 10, so like 60. So you got like 98 hours left. Let's just say 90 hours. A whole 90 hours. You work 40, cut that in half. It's like, I can't do that math. Fuck. This is why I need to go to school. You got like, let's just say 60 hours left. 60 hours to do what? What are you going to do with those 60 hours? You spend a whole day with them, like once a week, twice a week, or once a week, bi-weekly. Or most girls are bi-weekly now. So it's like 2 or 3 girls, you see them, and it's like you date one of them once a week. So you have 3 of them. So one of the weeks of the month, you're not dating. So it's like, what the fuck? It's terrible. How could you do this to me? You know what I mean? And then you find out the one that's closest to you and you fill the gap. So you date one of them twice a month. So it's actually like once a month. That's crazy. 12 dates. It's supposed to be once a week, but these people be fucking busy talking about, oh, I gotta go to Chicago. My grandpa. I don't even know if that's true or not. I know that that is true. Yeah, that one is true. The pre-med girl, I think it's true as well. The homework thing with the third girl that I haven't gone on a date with, I don't believe that. It's like, okay, if you have a whole bunch of homework to do, we're just getting coffee. Like, do you hate me that much? Fuck, just say you hate me. Yo, have I really been recording for 40 minutes now? Jeez. Let me cut the video of this. Alright, y'all. Have a good one.